Go ahead. You're up.
Everybody, welcome to Minneapolis, Minnesota, the site of Jugan Bowl 7 between the Austin Stars and the Minnesota Gorgons. Austin, the Season 1 Jugan Bowl champions, back for the second time. Minnesota in their first ever Jugan Bowl. The story of the homegrown talent versus the non-homegrown talent. Austin with a lot of homegrown players on their roster. Take a look at how these teams got here. JFC, Austin Stars were the number 1 seed. They had the bye, beat Louisville in the divisional, and won the conference championship as well. GFC's side of things, Minnesota wildcard team at 6th seed, beating Tucson, Des Moines, and crushing Delaware 56-17. Story of this week has been the defenses. Both teams ranked in the top 3, forcing 12 turnovers apiece. Taking a look at the players to watch for Austin, it's Will Wenzel, Sean Hutton, and Demarius Carter. And for Minnesota, running back DeMarcus Clark, D-tackle Rashad Elam, and middle linebacker Steven Sekaresh. Rashad Elam is our super weapon of this game, 40 tackles, leading the league with 23 sacks, and having 12 tackles for loss. Looks to be a force in that defensive line. Sean Hutton, on the other hand, at tight end, 652 yards, receiving 7 touchdowns, and one of Will Wenzel's favorite targets. Kickoff from Minnesota is next. Welcome to Jugan Bowl 7, everybody. It is Pasta coming at you, along with my color commentator this evening, Mr. Persistent Pally himself. Pally, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, Pasta. I gotta admit that we have a really good crew here today. We did some graphics and we're getting our kickoff away here. Looking forward to a really good contested game. And Young's going to start off to the numbers and come back to the hash mark. He's going to be stopped at 35. I'm expecting this to be kind of like a subtle blowout, kind of leading up gradually to it. They're going to probably start slow, figure out each side of the team, and then you're going to start seeing some fireworks late in the game.
Let's see if you're correct. Will Wenzel at quarterback for the Austin Stars. His first throw is a completion. That is his running back, KJ Hawkins. More on Wenzel, the 87 overall superstar at 26, was undrafted in Season 3. Finished the year with over 2,600 yards, 23 TDs, and 4 picks. KJ Hawkins on the carry this time, and that's the first down for the Stars, getting their running game going here. Wenzel on first down.
Ooh.
Hurdle! That
Man.
time by Hawkins.
Boy, that guy did not understand that he was supposed to go down. He told the defenders, nope, I'm going to go and get more yardage, and he sure did. That was 8-yard just push and pull and kick and slap and everything else in between.
Go! Just add so many actions that you can't even describe.
Right?
Demarius Carter with the catch. And of course, all the talk this week has been about the heavyweight battle between Austin's offense and Minnesota's defense. Austin looking to be on the upper hand of that right now. Wide open is going to be Jalen Bragg as he hauls that in for the catch.
I think somebody decided that he wasn't important enough coming across the field wide open, so they got a good gain out of him.
They sure did.
Ooh,
Wenzel
dropped off his man, and that was Dancy with the defended pass.
Yes, it was. Yep, Rashawn Dancy, the '89 overall superstar corner, was a second-round pick in Season 3 out of Auburn. Second and 10, a little pistol formation here for Wenzel. Has a man, Wiggins. Oh, look out! That ball's loose!
And Hutton picks it up and...
Wow! Could have been a break there for Minnesota.
Big time break.
But Austin keeps the football. Pass is caught. Dante Wiggins on the sideline.
What a nice foot capper. That's what they pay him the big bucks for.
They do. Dante Wiggins, the slot receiver out of SMU. First and 10, Wenzel. You're coming, and that'll be a sack. It's the #1 sack getter this season, Rashad Elam.
You could
Loss
say
of
that
8
Elam
for
seals
Elam.
And what is
another
this?
sack? Is the Minnesota defense? We know it's Vinny Knox.
So Elam seals him and knocks him around. Okay, we got it.
Sure was. A mighty bunch they are. 3rd and 27, incomplete that time. 41-yard line. They will try the long field goal here.
This crowd is
Daniel Altamirano going to try from 58.
No good.
No, it's short.
Win predictor, 97.5% for Minnesota Gorgons. So, and I've heard they've been on fire throughout the entire NAGA league.
Yes, they sure have. Daniel Altamirano, who only missed 2 kicks the entire year, misses one there, and that is a good start for Austin's defense.
Yeah.
A big sack by Jonathan Adamson.
Wow. Just a great show of defense here. The missed kick is just unfortunate, but both teams are really going toe-to-toe with their strengths, which is defense. Are opening up the playbook, and it is caught by Taylor. As I said, we're going to start soft and start going big, and sure enough, Minnesota just gets a nice little route, and they're in good field position at the 29-yard line, 1st and 10. Go!
Some early fireworks there with Kavan Taylor. And looking for incomplete.
Defended. No, it was defended. Barrett actually had a good position on that, but to be honest with you, I think he probably should have fought with that ball a little bit more. So, we'll see what happens.
Looking for the backup tight end, Jake Mead, on that play. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. First carry for DeMarquez Clark.
Okay, 3rd and 7.
A little strong power concept with a pulling guard.
Maybe even a flood concept over in the corner.
We'll see. They go to the seam route. It was technically a go route, but it was designed to be a deep in for some reason. Okay, sure.
That does happen. I mean, he had him open and he was trying to thread the needle, and most quarterbacks does that. They're going to have to settle for a field goal. And now it's 98.5 win predictor. So Minnesota Gorgon goes up with that 3 points. And now we're going to see if Austin can answer. Now here's the thing. If Austin goes this drive and another drive without answering, it could be a long day for them.
Yes, definitely. Both teams are going to have to be on their A game in all 3 phases as Randall Young takes back that kickoff to the 20. First points via a Tyler Troxel field goal. And Wenzel going to go down.
Lockett. So
Elijah Lockett.
Knox knocking him around, Elam Sealam, and then Lockett
locking him down.
Yeah, exactly.
Very interesting defender names we have here. Yeah.
Well, we like to give our players some identity, so that way people will recognize them. I mean,
exactly.
Seattle and Legion.
Jalen Bragg hauls that one in, and that is the end of the first quarter. Low scoring, 3-0 after 1 here in Jugan Bowl 7.
And it's never good to start a quarter with a punt, but here they are. and Gorgon's going to get it back, and we're going to have good field position again. And like I said, they missed this drive, and they're going to have very few mini drives, probably less than 3, before they're going to have to put something on the board.
Yeah, definitely looking to put something on the board if you're either team on every drive, and usually a punt is a sign of a bad drive, and would love to see the offenses get a little bit more of a rhythm going, perhaps, in the second quarter. Hand off to Clark. He'll be stopped after a gain of 4 rather.
For me, Pasta, it's all about, winning, of course, but I also think it's about getting a scheme out there, and both these teams seem to be defensive juggernauts. So I can see the hesitation to pass, but I really think that the playbook should be opened up when it's the final game and the one that matters. Is that you put your best receivers out there and you just say, you know what, we're going to just do all these different cross routes and we're going to do anybody gets open. And that's what we're going to do, because we're seeing the underneath, but it's really not getting them where they need to get to. So I'd like to see them open up the playbook in the second half for sure.
Right, exactly. It's like, give me all you got, essentially. Second down and 6 for Roark and company. They'll go in the gun, hand off to Clark, and that won't get too far. He's actually dragged forward for a 4-yard gain. Adamson on the tackle. It'll be a 3rd down and 2. Single back set, handoff to Clark, and he's not going to have enough. Kyle Spears and Jason Riley.
I've been studying a lot about play names and the play cadence in the huddle. And the one thing I always misunderstood is that all the complex terminology used, and it's like I just go in there, get in the huddle and say, okay, go forward on 2.
Right.
That's pretty much simple.
Missed field goal there by Tyler Troxel. Prevents Minnesota from taking the lead further. Extend their lead, rather.
Wow. Yeah, they just had
second down, 10.
Go so far. And it's now 3rd and 9. So we're really seeing a very conservative game planning from both teams. Right now, they're going to lose by 3, but technically I expected this really like a 14-7 game at this point.
Definitely a big defensive showcase. Of course, as we mentioned, both teams top 3.
Yeah, that could put a damper on any kind of passing offensive, but you really need to at least give it like 1 out of 3 plays. Just chuck it down there. As I said, go forward. And right now they're in the spread, so hopefully we'll see that.
Yeah, and it's not like both teams don't have a receiver core. They have a very good receiver core, but of course this game, with the high talent level on both defenses, gonna be very defensive focused. Roark in the gun, gonna go play action. He'll scramble. Did he get enough?
I think he did, yes. And I've also noticed that there's not a lot of access underneath these players. I see 3 on Minnesota, and then maybe one or 2 on
Austin's defense.
Yeah. So the elite players are very limited, but still, you really have to kind of do your crossing unders, your flood concept, your levels concept. You got to get that into the game because.
Right.
And come on. You see right there, Clark dropped that pass, and you got to make that catch. He had exactly what he wanted, and he just didn't execute. So a little bit of, championship jitters going on for Minnesota Gorgons.
Yeah, also worth mentioning that 2 of their star players are actually on their offensive line. So, definitely a advantage there. As Austin's D-line is solid. It's young, but it's not necessarily up to Minnesota's level, I'd say. So look for that to be kind of a lopsided battle today.
Okay.
Especially in aiding with DeMarquez Clark's run game.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting to see these guys just like, okay, let's try this and see what they do mentality, which is good, because Hawkins did get up to the 1 yard line, and it's a 9-yard gain on that one, and a 2nd and 1, but they're just really trying to feel each other out, and again, I'm assuming that as we get closer to certain parts of the field, we're going to take a little bit of advantage, but I'm just really surprised at the conservative play calling, to be honest.
Yeah, I am too. I thought that, this would bring at least a little bit more fireworks, but then again, both these teams are heavily committed to defense, and that is why right there. Sack number 2.
We're just going to call him C. Lamb, because he's just lambing the quarterback. I mean, this guy is in the backfield, taking notes and eating coffee, and then sacking the quarterback. And he doesn't even have to do it. What he does, he just goes in the backfield, snaps his finger, and the quarterback.
He just says, "Whoop! I'm gonna go right around you."
Right.
Yeah. Kevin Tokunaga is gonna have his hands.
He got it off. Oh, he missed it.
Incomplete. Oh goodness. Oh goodness, I feel so bad. Oh God, Andrew Nordquist gonna punt it. Yeah, really.
Just about.
Gosh.
Fingers length from sacking the quarterback. He gets the ball off. The receiver kind of gets out of position and doesn't make the catch. And we're just going whiskey tango foxtrot. And there's Taylor who plays just a good route running. And again, these digs are being cut short.
By the hurry-up offense this time, though, so I don't blame them for that.
Right.
Taylor makes the catch on the little hitch route. Austin calls timeout here. That is their first.
1:23
Minute
left.
23, yep.
Yeah, so see if they can't keep the clock. Oh! Good defensive pass, but man, that was going to be dangerous. If he gets a running start on that football, we're going to have at least a few yards going the other way. So,
exactly. Good coverage there by Kyle Spears. 3rd and 6 coming up. Hand off to Clark. Wiggle for the first down.
Yes, he does.
Nice run by DeMarquez Clark.
Yeah. Scully. He lands planes and he catches football passes.
Sure, I guess. That's some sort of reference I must not get. Anyway, Scully again. Got him.
Captain Scully was the guy that landed the plane in the Hudson. Yeah, back in
very good. You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Liam Scully with those last 2 catches. Roark over the net. He's got Jeremiah Brown.
He gets that. Oh my Lord! Look at the passing grabs here. What a great graphic. Yeah, that's what it takes. And now he's gonna defend it. Almost in. Keith Spears again. He's going to be doing this
Kyle
all day.
Spears.
I have a feeling they really need to hit those corners because they do the crossing routes and they got people open.
Now they empty the backfield. DeMarquez Clark. Touchdown.
Wow, look at that. What a great touchdown. What a great graphic to show his stature. And now it's going to be 10-0, and the door is closing on Austin. Folks, you have to realize, even though we have about 20 minutes left and a half, if Austin doesn't score, Minnesota can just take the time and just run it down and just be on the conservative side. And right now, both teams are being well conservative with the 10-point lead given to Minnesota. So I really expect Austin to come out and start throwing the ball down the field. Because the run game,
would, because if I recall, you do not get the ball in the second half either.
Oh boy. So. Oh wow, 10 and 12 yards respectively. That's a little bit rough. You want to keep that down either below 6 for sure. Oh, wait a minute.
Wenzel.
Look at this. He got open. Wow, that was a nice route.
Sure did.
One of those corner routes, he just got over. The defense just didn't pick him up on that zone play, and he was well ahead of the DB and picked up the first down and then some. And now he's got Hutton just on the seam, and he goes up towards the 30-yard line. And they give it. Yep, they did mark it at 30. Okay, so 2 big plays on a 2-minute drill. That is good to know. And he got another one. Oh, we might be able to see him get a field goal here. Do they kick it? Yes, they do. So they got to. Hurry, and it's up.
Winding down.
It's good.
Got it.
Okay, so Austin's on the board. Wow.
Sure are. 10-3 the halftime score. Take a look at the first half stats. Brought to you by Coltrol. 11 for 17 for Wenzel. Roark, of course, that touchdown pass to Clark. Pretty even so far, wouldn't you say? Yes, no, maybe?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I'm reading all the things and enjoying the graphics that Cole Troll put together. He was very instrumental in this. And, it looks like 29 to 19 on the rushing attempt. So I'm hoping to see more fireworks in the second half. And look at the time of possession.
Time of possession.
Pretty even.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty even. But Gorgons
Wait, you cannot get more even than that.
No, you can't. So,
crazy.
Yeah.
Both teams 8 first downs. Both teams failed 3 third downs.
Yeah.
So besides the score, everything else looking pretty even so far. But the win predictor still has Minnesota at 96%.
At this point, they could get 2 decks of Magic the Gathering and have more offense than they do on this game.
Nate Rivers on the return. Nice job by Daniel Altamirano, the kicker, to push him out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Drew Roark back at the helm. First pass is complete. That's his receiver, Richie Ivy. Calling that one in. Undrafted receiver out of Southern Miss in season 4. Clark, big hit that time. Zaire Barrett, the X-Factor star player safety on the hit. 2nd and 10 handoff to Clark. And that'll be 3rd and 7. It'll bring in George Colvin, who set an NAGA league rushing record with 287 yards. They fake it to him. Jeremiah Brown hauling that one in for the first down. Marco Schiavone on the tackle. 1st and 10 for Roark. Pass is caught. That's Scully.
7-point game, so anybody's game here, but it really depends on the momentum of the drives. Come away with a score. And this is good throw by Clark. Man, puts him in good position up to about the 14-yard line. I thought it was a little bit further, but 14's good. It gives them 1st and 10, and now they're in the scoring position. Oh, sack! Oh, Lord, look at the defense from Austin. I'm not going to pronounce that.
Schiavone.
Thank you. I wasn't sure if it was Schiavone. Schiavone with the sack. Okay.
Another one of those Italian names.
Yep, there you go.
Marco Schiavone there getting to him, and Clark gonna get that one for the catch. Take a look at the passing targets. Of course, that deep bomb to Brown. And DeMarcus Clark, Ivy, Scully as well. 3rd and 10 for Roark. That is over the middle and incomplete.
Well, here's a field goal, and again, as I said, they come away with the score, and it's going to put them up to another 10-point lead again. Now it's Austin has to answer. They should be getting a touchdown here. 4:40 left. The idea here is the time is against us.
Yes.
I'm still
always
wanting to see what the NAGA team can do with the full 15-minute quarter. That would be very interesting to see one time.
I can't even imagine sitting through that one, pal.
Yeah, it will be a good sit, but I really want to do it at some point. Oh! Yeah, look at that, Elam again! Sack. I think that's his fourth now.
I think it might be his third.
Anyway,
a monster performance.
Oh, good, just absolutely fantastic. I mean, it really sets the tone, and right now Austin is hurting. I mean, they're starting the time is ticking away, and they're feeling this slipping by. I would assume Minnesota is the favorite here.
There's number 4.
Yeah, there's number 4. Is that the case, Costa, or is Minnesota favored to win?
Minnesota, I believe, had a 95% chance going into this game.
Okay.
At least that's what the graphics said.
Okay, fantastic. 98, that's right. It went 95 and started going to 98, so yes.
Well, yeah, because the cool graphics, they actually update the win predictor as the game goes along.
Yep.
Which is great.
And,
Roark hands off to Clark, and that one is going to be good for 5. Stop made by number 45. It's Jordan Ely. The Stardev linebacker, season 3 draft pick out of Central Michigan. Roark almost intercepted. Schiavone, who had a sack earlier, is going to defend that pass. 3rd and 5. Roark over the middle. He's got Clark, who he has been utilized more as a receiving option than one might expect. I believe he caught his touchdown pass on that similar concept. Tonight. 1st and 10 now for the Gorgons.
Oh, the end! It's intercepted! Oh my God! What a save!
Isaiah Jefferson!
Yes! No, look at this one, down to 93%.
Because Austin's got the ball. That's why.
Yep. And look at this. Oh, no. Come on.
Ooh. Tonight. Wenzel back to pass. Gonna go deep. He's got a 1-on-1, and it slowly became a 1-on-2 as the safety over there to help Atkins, but Dancy was the one who got a hand on it. 3rd and 10. Wenzel back to pass again, going deep again, incomplete. Michael Bollinger, who's actually lined up way out wide, is actually going to be the one who makes the defended pass. It'll be a punt and a wasted opportunity here, Pally, for that Austin offense. As Rivers returns that to the 38-yard line. 2 tight ends in the gun for Roark. They go play action. Roark scrambling is going to take the yardage in front of him. Good for 3.
My fault, guys. I was so impressed with the gameplay, I started coughing. So.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah. So anyway, that was an unfortunate waste of a pick. And look at this.
Oh, goodness gracious. Jake wide open.
How does he get wide open? Wow.
Zone coverage. That's why.
Yep, there is.
Coverage for hard flat concept. Look at this, folks. 13-3, showing shades of Super Bowl 53. 10 minutes to go before one of these teams is going home champs. Drew Roark looking to add some cushion to their lead. Going to the end zone, incomplete.
Withrow.
Blaine Withrow, who came in for Malik Towns, who got injured early in the first quarter, makes a nice play that time.
Yep. Oh, nice delay. Ooh, he got caught. He had green grass on the right side there. If that guy was not there, that was going to be 6. But it's 3rd and 5 now. And right now, if Gorgons thrower, touchdown, and oh my Lord, at the inch line, at the 1 yard line. Wow.
Jefferson, I think, was the tackler on that. He saved a touchdown.
Temporarily.
First and goal. Roark gonna try and pass for it. He got
Taylor.
Taylor.
Wow. And my friends, that is going to be the dagger. I just don't see Austin having enough offensive identity today to cover from a 17-point deficit. I mean, good for them for putting an effort on there, and they got that key interception that they didn't do anything with. If they would have scored a touchdown there, maybe you might have had a different look. But boy, what a game! Good defensive match. Good defensive schemes, and overall, just neck to neck up until this point, and we'll see what Austin can do. 8 minutes and 32 seconds is a long time, but they will definitely need to score touchdowns. Go!
Yeah, if you're on that Austin bench, you're probably feeling a little bit deflated right now after that Minnesota score.
Yeah.
Steven Sekaresh breaks that pass up for Minnesota, second down.
And your average to go should not be up in the double digits ever, really.
Well, that'll make it a little bit more manageable.
He's had a pretty decent game, Hutton. So it's
he sure has.
Yeah.
Yep. Was their receiving leader actually, I believe, on the season. Had 652 yards receiving and 7 touchdowns on 44 catches. First and 10. No Sean Hutton in this formation. They'll hand it off to Hawkins. And it'll be Elam there for the tackle. Gain of 2 as they approach midfield. Hike. Second down 8. Kevin Price in the backfield. Throw is over the middle to Wiggins. He's about a yard short. Mark it as a 3rd and 1. And what are you calling here, Pally? How do they pick up the first? I think they go handoff.
No, they're going to go pass because they got to really get down the field. The first is not going to help them at this point. They do need to get it, but they did exactly what they should have done right there. The only thing is that you can't always rely on that. You're going to have to throw it down the field.
You are at some point. Hutton again! Yep. Have a drive!
Yep, good concept. The tight end angle really pushes that center zone. And if Gorgons jump into a man coverage, they're really going to have to do some crossing routes.
They are. They're actually going to isolate Hutton now on that left side of the formation.
Look at this.
And they'll move the other way with Hawkins. Nice decoy.
Yes. They had that strong side linebacker. He was blocked, and nice little run for Hawkins there.
Wenzel now on second and short.
Look at this.
And he fit in there. Bragg somehow hauling that one in.
As I said, this is what we should have saw in the first half, and for some reason it didn't show up until now. And but they are moving the ball. They can get to a point of scoring, and they did, and it's going to be Hawkins. Of course it is. He earned it. And boy, what a great play that was. And now it's a 10-point lead. This is going to be something to see. Oh, they're going to go for 2.
Well, yeah, hold the phones for a second. They're going to go for 2 here. Hawkins up the middle, and they get stuffed. Elam finishing the job. 2-pointer is no good.
And you know, I think that extra point is going to really be critical. I would not have gone 2 there, at least not yet.
Yeah, I do find that kind of confusing too, but now if you're Austin, you gotta have a defensive stop of some kind, right?
Well, there's 2 hands. All the DPs have it. They just grab the pigskin, and that covers everything.
Well, you would imagine that Minnesota would try and run down the clock here, no?
Well, yeah, but you know, a little punch to a gut, as long as the referee doesn't see it, you know, it's
well, we wouldn't encourage injury now.
No, not at all. Not at all.
No, what do you mean a punch in the gut? No, never. Clark for the first down carry there. 2.5 to go in this Jugan Bowl.
Oh, boy. Oh, nice stop. But tick-tock, tick-tock. And it's going to probably go down.
Clock is moving. Jonathan Williams III on that tackle of George Colvin.
Nope, they don't. And Clark
it is the 2-minute warning.
George.
Yep, DeMarquez Clark back in the game. Another 2 tight end set with Scully and Jake Mead out there in that slot receiver role. They've run that quite a few times today. Roark looking for Mead.
Defended.
Incomplete.
Eli.
Jordan Ely on the coverage that time. Hail Mary concept here on 3rd and 13. Let's see if they dial up here. They're going to go deep. Incomplete. And that is the stop that Austin's defense needed right there. Isaiah Jefferson. On that stop, Jacob Hooper, who has not been that busy today at the punter spot, will boot it away. Randall Young, the depth running back on the return, and he gets swallowed up by Clark at the 27. So Austin not out of this yet. They do have the ball. Of course, they have the 4th and 12 as well. And look who it is on the first play, Sean Hutton. Already down to the 40. Austin did use a timeout there. Hutton 8 for 113 in the ball game so far. They go deep. Whoa, what a catch! Bragg with the defender right in his face. 1st and 10. 4 wideouts in this formation for the Stars. Wenzel. Quick throw is open as Wiggins. And they are marching right down the field. Buford Jr. on the stop. 1st and 10. What a weak eye look here for Austin now. Wenzel to Hutton. He is just automatic. Another first down. Rush to the line.
No!
Wenzel, touchdown!
Stars!
Demarius Carter!
Right in front of that defender. Boy, if we had an instant replay, that would be worthy. Oh my Lord! Look at this. It's going to be a 17 to 20 if they get it.
The key word is if. Wenzel back to pass. Incomplete. Jordan Buford Jr. denies Austin of the 2-point conversion.
Hand it to the running back.
I mean, this is a whole Marshawn Lynch situation again, but the game is still alive.
Yes, Carter. Oh my gosh. Austin is coming alive, and I told you.
Demarius Carter, who just caught the touchdown.
They just dropped 55%. They were at 88% to 55%. This is just interesting.
They were at 99.5% at one point. They were.
And look at this.
They were.
It's gone down significantly for Austin. And then, oh my gosh! No, this is it. Oh my gosh!
Down the sideline.
Oh my gosh, he got past the 15. He's at the 13-yard line. I need a pacemaker. Somebody, give me my breathalyzer. Give me some. I need oxygen.
Austin, 13 yards away.
15 unanswered.
Wenzel.
12 unanswered points, and Thomas completes a sack, but 12 unanswered points. 12 unanswered points by Austin. And look at this.
Wenzel for the lead. No! Incomplete. Buford.
Oh, we do have an injury.
Get out of my house.
Christie return, so that's not going to affect much. Oh, another defended pass.
Ooh, Joubert on the coverage, and this is the season right here for Austin. 4th down. Wenzel in the gun, compressed, set, has time, pressure in his face.
Touchdown! Oh my God! You got it! Frank got the touchdown! Oh my Lord!
Jalen Bragg!
Minnesota led 20-3 all game and was just absolutely dominating, and then Austin just comes up with an offensive juggernaut, and he's going to go in for
Hawkins
two.
for two.
Oh my God! This is just incredible! Holy Christmas!
Austin.
80% win predictor now.
80% winners now.
Oh.
And who were down what? 20-3?
20-3.
In the fourth quarter?
Oh,
wait,
no.
Nate Rivers has a block across midfield. Nate Rivers, with
Lord.
2 seconds left, is down inside the red zone.
Oh my Lord. He's going to do a field goal. We have a tie game, folks. If he misses
now
it,
it is up to Tyler Troxel for overtime.
Yes, good. Oh my Lord. Folks, we went
overtime
from 20
in the Jugan Bowl.
We went 20-3. Minnesota was about to seal it, and Austin had none of it. Almost like 20 unanswered points, to be honest, until that field goal right there by Minnesota to bring it to overtime. So now we have kind of like a one-score possession. So if they score a field goal, the other team gets a score, and if anybody wins after or scores after that, it's sudden death. We have a leg injury to Ivy.
Ooh, so Richie Ivy. Yeah, that's one of their depth receivers.
Yeah. So Wenzel is back. He's going to go for it all. He has a man open. Oh my Lord! That's it at the 35. So they are definitely within field goal range. Maybe a 5-yard left or right, getting on the hash mark in the middle.
Although if you're Austin, you are definitely not thinking field goal here.
No, you want to put it in the end zone.
You are thinking Jugan Bowl.
Yes, exactly. Okay, Krisky, tight end number 82 for Austin, returns from injury. This is good.
Yep, he is Sean Hutton's backup, Leonardo Cruci.
I'm not going to be able to watch this. I'm serious. I'm not going to be able to talk either. Holy Christmas.
Hawkins close. It'll be 3rd and 1 coming up.
I feel like that skipper in Major League. He's sitting in bed with his British TV on. For those who don't know, that he got hospitalized for a heart attack, but he still listens to the game on the radio.
What a wild reference that is.
Yes.
Sean Hutton. First down here as they line up William Torrance, number 14 at tight end, instead of Landon Wood. Trying to get some speed out there, perhaps. Rashad Elam says, I'm going to have none of that.
Nope. 2nd and 12.
Second down and 12.
Oh, good cover. Good cover.
Hand off to Kevin Price, giving Hawkins a rest. Mike Malatesta Jr. that time on the tackle. 3rd and 10, ball to the Minnesota 20. Wenzel looking over the middle.
Look at it right there. It's at the 2-yard line, 3-yard line. 1st and goal. Oh, Lord.
Jalen Bragg has Austin within 3 yards of a Jugan Bowl. Toss to Hawkins. Oh, and he's going to be just short. 2nd and goal with the 1.
All right, I'm dead.
Can they punch it in? Can Austin complete the comeback?
They do. Hawkins, of
For
course.
the Jugan Bowl
goes to the Austin All-Stars. Austin Stars. Well, they all are. They're All-Stars. It's Austin.
They're All-Stars in my book.
Yes.
Austin's got their
Gorgons.
2nd Jugan Bowl.
Oh, and what was the thing about who won the toss? Do you remember who won the toss?
Every team who won the opening toss lost, I believe.
And who was it that got the toss?
I think Austin did, because they received first.
All right.
So
you know what? Because we've got this, let's go find out.
Yeah.
Because we already seen it, so you're going to see it again, NAGA community. So we're going to see this sucker. So we know what the end result is.
Well, yeah, because didn't they receive and they fumbled on their first drive? I remember, and they recovered it.
Yes, that's true. Okay, they received. So guess what, folks? At the end,
the note there, I think it happened where the winning toss team did actually win in season 3.
Yes, they did.
But yeah.
Yep.
Regardless,
so Austin received it. Austin was on their way to lose it, 20-3, until they got some life. 20 unanswered points. Well, actually, no. In the fourth quarter, they got 10.
It was 20 unanswered points, right?
Oh, it was.
Because it was 20-3, and then it was 23-20.
Got it.
So, yes.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. But look at this. Look at these stats right here. 330 yards from Minnesota, but then 412 by Austin. Holy Christmas. That's just awesome.
Yep.
And then
so much for a defensive showcase, huh?
On the Austin, almost 100 yards and 2 receivers.
Yeah,
and that
dude, Sean Hutton was unbelievable today.
I know. That was all in the second half,
for a tight end, too.
And I told you they were going to have to throw it deep in the second half, and they started to get it going. It was late, but it was enough. And you know, at the end of the day, is that who has the last possession and what you do with it. And Austin made every single effort to do the best they could, and they got rewarded with the Jugan Bowl. So congratulations to Austin upsetting the Minnesota Gorgons. But Minnesota, you have nothing to be ashamed of. There's always going to be a winner. There's always going to be a loser. And this time it was Austin at the last minute, at the last second, in the last 15 seconds. So with that said, we are looking to put this into history and just absolutely have the best Jugan Bowl ever. Now, Costa, you've been in the league for a long time. Is this the best Jugan Bowl?
Oh, without a doubt.
Okay, perfect. Then it's going to go down in the record as being the best Jugan Bowl.